new thing that I've started doing. I'm going to be doing this just about every day, definitely every day for the foreseeable future. I will be obviously having a day off here and there, but I'm really here to teach you about spiritual success in your own life, because success and spirituality are interrelated. You can't have one without the other. I mean, you can have what looks like success, but you know, who says that you're going in the right place? Who says that what you're doing will actually make you happy? Who says that it will actually last and not crumble? Who says it will actually give you what you hope it will? When you're on the spiritual path and you tune into the supernatural, into the divine, into God, your higher self, to get the answers and just keep seeking to be guided and be on the path of love and good and honesty, then everything works out for you. Now, sometimes it'll seem like it's not working out because things will come in your way and you might lose things that aren't meant for you. So if you're on the spiritual path and things start crumbling and falling apart in your life, that's actually a good thing. It means that everything that's not meant to be there is leaving, right? Now, today, we're talking about how the need for approval and praise leads to nowhere good. Now, I just did part 1 over on my Facebook page at Kai Clifford Energy Alchemy. So if you're not following me over there already, come over and give me a follow. Maybe add me to your favorites. Definitely comment on my videos. Otherwise, Facebook won't even bother showing you my stuff. So if you want to see my stuff, if you think that what I have to say resonates with you, is worth knowing, then please comment. Not just so you'll see it again, but also because I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to know how my work resonates with you, your story, your healing journey, your goals, your fears, things like that. I love to get to know the people in my world. Plus, it's a great way to give back so other people get to see this as well, because obviously the more you engage on my stuff or a person's stuff, the more the social media platforms know to show it to others. So of course you're welcome to be a secret follower, but if you do want to give back, if you are a giver, if you are an expander, then please share your thoughts on this, like it, and even share it. If you love what I say in here somewhere, send it to a friend through DM, let them know why they should watch it, or just share it on your profile, in your stories, wherever you feel called to share. Okay, so this need for approval is going to draw you into some very lackluster places. Now, over on Facebook, we just did part 1. You can listen to them in any order, so you don't have to go listen to that one first, but definitely go listen to it second, because we talked about what makes you insecure. We talked about the danger of trying to impress others, and so many things like that. But in this video, in part 2, I want to talk about getting discouraged when you don't get the views that you want on your content, when you don't get the attaboys, like the praise and the good on yous from the people around you, and it just discourages you, and so you just stop in your goals. I've done that. I did that for years. I mean, years, up and down, years and years. You'll see over the years I grew followings. I would sometimes have lots of videos and like views on my videos and lots of engagement and stuff, and then I'd just sort of disappear, you know, because I just didn't feel good enough and things like that. And to be fair, I was healing my mental health issues. I was healing my insecurities while I was teaching, which is absolutely a great thing to do. But it just meant that it was hard for me to be in the public eye, especially because I was imperfect on the surface. I did have a lot of insecurities about the way I looked, and that led to some pretty terrible choices, which, you know, in hindsight, regrettable, like the makeup I wore and things like that, which I spoke about in the other video. But my whole point is that if you are basing your progress on the amount of views you get, on the amount of engagement you get, on the amount of people that are telling you that you're doing great, then it's going to seem like a losing battle and like nobody cares. But you're the one that's not caring. Okay, now this was a hard pill for me to swallow, because I always used to think no one's caring. Well, actually, at the same time, I was receiving messages from people telling me that I was changing their life, but it wasn't as much as I wanted. You know what I mean? I wanted all the engagement and all the views and all the things. And it's like, you have to get over yourself, because you're not doing it for views. You're doing it for that one person that day who is struggling. And now you might not think of it like this. You might think, okay, I need to make money, I need to grow my following, I need to do this and that. But especially if you're in a service-based business, Oh my God, that scared me half to death. I don't know if you can hear that, but I've got a sound playing so much. That scared me so much. Okay, my phone just started playing my video from my Facebook Live that I just did before this. So what was I saying? So especially if you're in a service-based business like around healing or coaching or just serving people in some way, then it can be really easy to forget why you got into this. I know I got into this because my life used to be a living nightmare with the PTSD I had and the social anxiety and the things that just plagued me, and just, oh, it was awful. It was really awful. It was really bad being in my head. And now I've healed my mental health issues. I don't have any mental health issues now. And that was a hard one. It took a lot of energy work, a lot of healing. It took a lot, but I had big wins along the way. And even though it did take years to fully overcome it, over the years, I got better and better and better along the way in ways that I was really grateful for, even before I was fully healed. And so I became a healer to share this with others because I was so astonished that the triggers that I had that turned me into a crazy person, and the chronic illness I had that almost literally killed me, all these sorts of things that happened to me, I healed naturally with energy work. And I was like, I have to share this with people. But then along the journey, it's so easy to get caught up in, oh yeah, but I have to make money, I have to do this, I don't have enough views. Well, you have to keep going, because it's not about that. It's about you sharing what's important to you so that you can help another. And back to what I was saying, where it felt like, oh, people aren't caring. No. I was the one that wasn't caring, like emotionally in my body. Yes, I cared, but I wasn't actively caring sometimes when I was so busy thinking about the views that I wasn't getting, or the way that people weren't showing up, or the sales that I wanted to make more of. I was not actually caring actively in my body about people. I was caring about myself, and I was feeling sorry for myself, and I didn't want to show up for people. I was not caring. And reality is a mirror. It's a mirror. And here I am not caring, upset that others aren't caring, but I wasn't caring. So I'm only able to get that back through the mirror reflection of reality. Does that make sense? Have you seen something in your life where you're feeling like either people aren't caring, or it's just so hard, or, well, look at yourself emotionally, because it all lives here in your emotions, not so much your actions, although your actions can help through a feedback loop effect. It's still ultimately your emotions, your feelings, your belief systems first. If you're feeling like, oh, you're just so sorry about what's happening and you're just drained and no one's caring, it's because you're not caring. So you've got to find the place within you that you can care. Hello, Victoria, welcome. Everything is a mirror for sure. And it really is. And as I was just saying on my Facebook Live over on Facebook just before part 1 of this, which, as I said, you can watch either parts or both in any order. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's got to do with how you feel on the inside, not with the face you put on. So you can smile at someone, you can say hello, you can be really nice, you can even twist your arm behind your back and people please them, and yet they still might not support you, they might not show up for you, they might hurt you, they might do this and this and that. And you might be like, yeah, but I was so nice, I smiled. Well, inside, you may be, as one story out of a million, you were just thinking about yourself and what they thought of you, and, oh my God, like, what if they think this, and what if they do this? Well, that's not being a confident, loving, self-assured person. Even if you look like one on the outside, that's being an insecure diva that's thinking about yourself and not others. And now we all do it, so it's no judgment. It's no judgment, none. Like, just acknowledge those parts where you're thinking about yourself over another and expecting them to think about you over them. Like, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing these live streams pretty much every day for a long while now, spiritual success class. So make sure you're subscribed. Turn on that notification bell if you want to get notified when I go live. And if you want to watch me over on Facebook as well, come over to my Kai Clifford Energy Alchemy Facebook page, or simply sign up to my email list, where I will be sending out what I call my heart and soul scroll. This is simply a content roundup where when I send out like today's videos, when you click on the link and you scroll down, there'll be other content from my Facebook, maybe my TikTok, maybe my blog, so that rather than scrolling mindlessly through Facebook or wherever you are, you can actually scroll through my heart and soul scroll through all my transformational content. You can absorb it all or choose one thing. It's really up to you. It doesn't matter. It's just there to be of service, really, to put more of my stuff in one place. So what else? Okay, so so that's the other thing. To add on, what I really want to talk about is if you are, wow, been holding this stick for ages. If you really are in a service-based capacity, or whatever you're doing in your business, actually, it doesn't matter, and you're basing what you're doing on whether people are commenting, whether you're getting the praise, whether it's working out how you want it to work out. And I learned this the hard way. You must find that place within you that cares so much about what you're doing, that knows that even if it seems like no one's seeing it, that someone is, and someone will, and eventually more will. And so you turn up for the work, not for the people who show up today. You turn up knowing that there are people that you'll affect, that you'll help, that your work will help, that you'll never know about. There have been people that have followed me for years that then they come out of their woodwork, and literally for years, I remember back when I was like, no one cares. And then they're like, at that time, they were following me, being helped by my YouTube videos, by my work, being transformed. And they never told me, not that they have to, right? Hello, my friend. Welcome, Advanced Gamer. So you're very welcome to be a secret follower, of course. Like, I've really overcome that 97%, compared to what it used to be. Sure, like, it's still there a little bit, but not really. I mean, it is a little bit, but hardly, because I understand now that my work does transform lives, that it isn't about the likes and things that I get. It is literally about showing up for the work itself. And I'm not here for people's praise. I'm not here for people's approval. I'm here because I have my own approval. I know that my work transformed lives. I've seen it. I've been told it. I've experienced it myself, and I've seen it in the lives of countless, like dozens and dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of clients, followers, fans, people that message me out of the blue, people that I've worked with personally, and I see them go from agoraphobic and sick in their body and just a shell of themselves into a vibrant, bright person with a great social life, a thriving business, who feels great in their body and their life. Like, these are the things that I see on a daily basis. Now, in the beginning, sure, I had to build up proof of that. But still, even then, I was seeing things shift in people. Like, in the beginning, I was seeing people shift and things like that. It's just on the online presence, so easy to get into your head because you're so used to seeing people with thousands of followers. But if 50 people watch your video, sure, maybe not everyone is going to stay till the end, but let's say out of 50 people, 10 people watch it. Well, you're in your living room, you put 10 people in there. For some people, that's going to be quite a full spot, right? And still, even if it's just, say, 10 people out of those 50 that are getting benefit from your work, there's still 10 real live people. They're not just numbers. They're real people, yeah? So this is my public service announcement to you and my spiritual teaching to remind you to come at it from a place of service, knowing that what you do now, even if it's not being received, does not need the approval and the validation. It needs you to just keep going. So make sure you get on my email list. You can click the link in the description here, or go to spiritualsuccessjourney.com/healers ebook to sign up to my healers ebook, where you'll learn the 3 big mistakes everyone's making when trying to heal themselves and others, plus what you're doing about it, plus what to do instead. And this includes the missing link of forgiveness, because saying I forgive isn't just forgiveness. So yes, if you're not on my email list, get on. And if you want to explore one-to-one work with me, where we will rebuild your personality from the ground up, depending on how long we work together, where we can heal your chronic pain, your chronic illness, your anxiety, your overwhelm, change your patterns, heal any anxiety that's just sitting in your belly or your body. I can help upgrade your personality on the deepest levels, including your relationships, how people treat you, your boundaries, overcoming people pleasing or manipulation or lying and fears or things like that. Literally any problem you have, anything that's important to you, I can help you heal it. We'll go into what's important to you, to what you want, your goals, your vision, your mission, and then we'll find out what's in the way. Is it chronic pain you have in your body that's slowing you down? Is it you have anxiety? Is it you have doubts and insecurities? Is it that you feel you don't know what to do? Is it you need to connect with the divine more? Whatever it is, we're going to rebuild your personality up and make you strong. So send me a message if you want to know more about my one-to-one personalized work, where we use actual energy alchemy. It's not just questions. It's not just answers. We literally use energy alchemy, like going in to where you hold the trauma in your body, the stuck negative emotion, the programming, and we shift it, we clear it, we transform it, and we build you up and we fortify you so that in a crisis, nothing can shake you. So that when people are rude to you, you don't start flapping about and getting flustered. So that when things go tits up and maybe you have a death in the family or something in your business starts falling apart, you're able to face it with ease and grace instead of flapping about. And this is the gift of doing my emotional healing work. So let me know if you want any help. I'm here to help you. I also have home study programs. If you want something a bit more affordable, you just need to have the gumption to actually get through them, maybe schedule them into your calendar because they are worth it. Okay, gorgeouses, I'm Kai Clifford, your spiritual guide and energy alchemist. Check out the rest of my videos on my YouTube channel. Do my tapping, do my healings, get on my email list. And if this has helped you, please DM this to a friend or one of my other videos that resonate with you, because you never know whose life it will change. Literally, I'm not just saying this, like it could change your entire family life. It could heal their entire body. It's really beautiful. I feel very grateful for this, and it's not my power that I'm using, it's God's power, infinite spirit's power. So I give glory to God, to infinite spirit. So yeah, if you want to know any more, send me a message, and I'll see you back here tomorrow and on my Facebook page and on my email list too. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.